Y ya estamos en vivo. Esperando por Pain, que hace... Siempre dura mucho.
You have to set up. Because if I don't set up, then I can set up. So I have to set up.
Banani.
I got notification that you're live. Yeah, you see the freaking shit.
Poquito de brochas,
Copy. Alright, but should be everything ready. The box?
Si quieres, si nada más tenerlos ahí y tener un poquito más de espacio.
Yeah.
Vamos.
Also got these here. Dinosaurs. Want to show me yours?
Sí, ahorita. Primero si
Yeah,
quieres.
open it up,
Voy abriéndolo. No, va a caber. Iba a tomar esta.
And one paintbrush for that freaking box. And some these chop ass paints, which we're not gonna use those. So which one are you? This is yours, right?
Está fea. Está como despintadita.
I think Joy's gonna paint these two dinosaurs.
Mira como viejita ya. Sí, yo voy a agarrar el cuello largo y este no sé cómo se llama.
Triceratops. Then I got a T-Rex and a Stegosaurus.
Ay, es diferente esto,
Yeah, I got like chalk on my hands. It seems like chalk.
Primero voy a hacer el duende con florecita y una mariposa.
Yeah, we'll start with this gnome. That's back there. And one I think I forget. Make a post. Guys, start painting, start getting your things. I like this one.
A ver.
Hey, what up, Drew? Got every stream. What are they? These are like, I don't know, ceramics that we bought. These are some dinosaurs and like a gnome. What am I do? Bro, got the Stegosaurus.
¿Sí son gnomos?
Yeah, it's a gnome.
Okay.
Well, yeah, like a gnome, yeah.
Es que no sé si es un gnomo o es un duende. Digamos la diferencia, no sé.
9:45. I got 15 minutes. Spider. Hey, Privyet. How's it going, Alexander? Literally 1:45 a.m. dude. It's on the other side of the world. There we go. I'm just setting up so you know, if you want to check out what she's painting. She's also live. Of course at 10 a.m. I live stupid close to my school. Oh, you're lucky then. Let's paint this guy. What's up with the mushroom? Yeah, but Joy is live. I used to live really close to my school too. But like really close, I mean like right across the street, close. My middle school was like right across the street, so I would just like walk and that's it. I was there. So now here's a pen thing mixing. The little like knife to mix it up.
Tengo.
I'll be right back. I need to get like a little palette knife. I'll leave it at that. I got a few palette knives here. I had to walk over a mountain. Okay, I'll let you choose some there for you. Mi amor. I call her amor. That was way too big actually. Maybe more of a light brown. Sorry for the reflection here. Phantom got Spanish riz. That's what it totally said.
¿Cómo?
That's what it totally said. I got
¿Qué dijo?
Spanish riz. I walk out of the apartment complex and walk through grads into a forest path and walk from there to the business house and walk a bit past the stores and go to school. Bro has to literally walk through a forest. I just freaking, I told you my middle school was like right in front of my freaking apartment. So school started at 8 and I'll leave like a 7:40 something, 7:50, just enough time to walk from, you know, the apartment to the other side of the freaking campus. Grass, okay. Forest that you do, really small forest. Well, I don't know. This is your paper towel, by the way.
Gracias.
Let's see if I don't paint my fingers this time. Well, we're close to the 800, guys. 9 more subs. Hey, Truthless. Welcome back. 9 more subs, and you know what that means, Jackbox. Okay. Do you think that if you could, that it would be for you to do that we is? What?
Yes, yes.
Yes. Have you ever had a dream where you in the dream and where you could I just had a stroke reading that. I think he did it on purpose though. Nice little mushrooms. Mine has some mushrooms. Joy has is holding flowers. Her gnome. And we're gonna need names for this, so just, you know, start thinking of some names.
Mientras poquito café, yo tengo un cafecito ahí que me sobró.
The wise gnome. The high gnome. He's on the shrooms. You need light brown? A lot of light brown.
Probablemente para la carita.
Oh, that's cool. Good luck, spider.
Ya no lo ocupas o todavía lo ocupas.
As of right now, no, I could take a good amount here. I'll give you your tally mark right now too. The guys who are here to use, guys. Spider. Check. Drew. Check. Atoli as well. Check. If I'm missing anyone else, let me know. I'm gonna need candy in class on 21. Yeah, bro didn't bring enough to share. That's like the first rule. You know, 340 for Gryffindor. Yeah, I'm planning on doing like I said, a big painting of subscribers. And if you have a lifetime of like 30 tallies, you're automatically gonna be added to that painting. Just to let you guys know. I think so far we have like maybe like 4 people with over 30 tallies or 30 tallies in total. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do the painting though. It's big for some Aura Farm Plus. How many times I got again? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, yeah, 28. And I still have to add, if you were there during the Jackbox stream, I still gotta add those tallies as well. So it's not fully up to date. Six minutes, I better hurry and start running. And also, you don't have to spend any tallies for the subscriber painting. You'll just be automatically added into it. I really want to make this gnome look kind of weird. Because so far, all the ones I've done have looked weird. My Gaka pirate, the turtle I made. The sheriff. 6 points from Joy. For the Drew saying to take off 6 points from you.
¿Por qué?
For the Alfredo Olive answer.
Pero si sí es un cantante.
It's Alfredo Olivas, and he's a singer. Take off 6 points. I get out one early today. Oh, that's nice. 1 hour earlier. Joe the lone gnome. But he's not alone. He has Joy's painting the counterpart. No one liked to answer the Alfredo Olivas though.
Yo también sé que pues nadie lo conocía, supongo.
Yeah, no one knows who it is. Which makes sense. Clear this off. See? Yeah, so 8 more subs. 8 more subs for the 800. Where's my paper? I had one here. Sorry. Is he a religious figure? No, he's a singer. Alfredo Olivas is a singer, a famous Mexican singer. I think for once I might, I'm Spider. I think for once I might win joy in the painting.
¿Qué estás queriendo decir? ¿Que no está fea?
I'm saying I think I might win. Bye, Spider. You should be suggestive more to the masses. I feel like because you should be. I know, right? I should be super consistent, but it's all right. One more, I didn't tell you, but one time some guy joined in, and I was like, "This is shit." Like, this is shit. But keep practicing. I was like, "Thank you."
Gracias.
I was like, "I appreciate the honest feedback." And some other person like started talking shit to me because I didn't want to show my face. First they're being nice, and they're like, "Okay, show your face." And I showed a picture of my face, like a drawing, and they're like, "No, that doesn't count. Your actual face." And they got mad. They were like, "You suck. Your drawings suck. This and that." And then it got timed out by Greg, I think, or by we. I think we. Try to keep on like focusing this. It's all good, you know. You get trolls and they're always going to reaction. Yeah, the trolls don't bother me at all. Sometimes I go along with it or pretend, you know, like, "Oh, you hurt my feelings." No, but they don't affect me whatsoever.
Huevo quiere caber en la...
Luckily, I don't get too many trolls. In total, maybe like 10. I'm thinking I should do his hat. I should do like a blue or purple. Am I doing another contest? Yeah, another like art contest. The one that you already submitted to. I'm thinking of doing it like weekly or like bi-weekly, depending what the prompt is. That way it gives people another way to get more tally marks. I'm trying to make it like easy for people to get tally marks, so they don't necessarily have to grind, you know, joining my streams or whatever. A little phthalo blue, a little Prussian blue, some cadmium yellow, titanium white. Tomorrow's Tally Thursday. What, should I do that? If you join on Thursdays, you get double points. What do you think about? Should I do that? Tally Thursday?
Yes.
If you join on Thursdays, you get an extra point. An extra tally. What do you guys think? Should I do that Tally Thursday? Whatever the masses say. Wait, is yours sitting?
Mhm.
freestanding. What about like community posts like, just a simple question related to art, music, and horror comments that is a frequent viewer? I'm gonna check at the tally. I don't know. So obviously, one way to get tally marks would be joining up the live stream. That's one. Being in here for more than an hour gets you another one. You know, joining the Discord, TikTok, Instagram, you know, join all those places. That's two. If you send something you created on Discord, you get another two. Participate in the challenge, you get another two for participating. Plus whoever wins gets extra 5. And I was thinking maybe if you do like some fan art, you get another 4 or maybe 5. Trying to encourage people to draw and also get my name out there. Fuck. I painted a little bit. But I do kind of like the idea of Tally Thursday. You guys need to join Phantom Joy stream. She's all alone. Don't worry, I'm watching you. I'm supporting you, okay? I know my sister-in-law, when I was talking to her once, she told me like, oh, you should get double points or extra points for reoccurring viewers.
Or respect your fucking wedding.
How would someone do fan art? Well, anything related to a channel. Like, I don't know, maybe if you do graffiti, write my name, graffiti style. Or you could do a drawing of me any type of way. Anything related to my channel, I guess. Yesterday was my final day at school. After all the times, harmonious occasion is ruined somewhat by the fact that I have 2 sometimes in 2 weeks, which are extremely difficult. Is that the? Oh, let me check. Can it be? It is the original BG. That's an triple duper quadruple OG right there. What a BG. After 14 long years, don't worry, it'll be glorious, you know, leaving school. Damn, I haven't seen you around here in quite some time besides the comments that you'll be leaving. Shout out to BG, he's been here since, I think, 50 subs. Back when I was just a wee lad, not even engaged. Now I'm engaged and I'm streaming with the love of my life next to me.
Como que los chamacos.
I'm trying to keep on focusing on it. Sorry. Original mod there. Crazy, you know. I like 50 subs or so. Hi, Nib Art, how's it going? 50 subs when I was doing Subnautica, playing video games. BG was there helping me navigate. You're making me feel, I feel old. My tally system. BG. Even though this is your first time joining it forever, you know what I'm gonna do? 20 tallies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 tallies for him. Why you looking at me like that? Joe is not happy I did that. He's an OG. Him and CG, which he actually I was talking to him a little bit in the Discord yesterday. He was saying that he finished boarding school and he left India. Premium tallies, exactly. Step aside, totally. Here comes royalty. Honestly, if it wasn't for him, I would have never passed Subnautica, the game. He pretty much told me how to pass it. I was a dumbass and I got lost so many times. Good times. There's a new one coming out. Subnautica 2. Let's go with this one. There we go. Crazy. Time flies. And then I had another OG scout join in a couple months ago. But his story was crazy though. Yeah? The scout story was crazy.
Wow.
That he tried to commit suicide.
Yeah.
You remember me telling you?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. I don't know if you remember Scout BG. But he joined nearly 2 months ago after years. And he was just saying that he went into depression and tried to commit suicide but failed. And now he's kind of like traveling the world, finding his place. Bless you. ¿Mande?
Ni idea.
No?
Pero no me suena para nada la historia.
Yeah, that's what he said. That what happened to him. He was like engaged to a girl, but they broke up, and he ended up becoming depressed and tried to commit suicide. And that failed. And then he went to like a mental hospital, and that's where he found God.
Ok, de eso de Dios me suena un poquito más.
Yeah, so now he's like really religious. I remember. That's he's alive though. He's alive in a better place now. He said he tried to commit suicide. He went to he was at a time in a mental institute, and at that time he found God. So now he's very religious. It's crazy. Well, I hope you'll be able to join one of my Jackbox streams. Maybe this week or next week. I'll make a community post. Yeah, the guys who's on missionary. Yeah, him, Scout. He's also like a OG. Not as OG as BG though. But still pretty OG. And it's crazy because I think he found me like at 3 or 4 in the morning playing video games. When he used to work at Starbucks or something like that. I think he said he was like stuck in his car during like a snowstorm or something. And he was scrolling like YouTube and he saw my stream and like kept him company. Can you imagine that? True story. I kept the guy company in his car while he was stuck. There was like too much snow. So he was just like watching me play Skyrim. I thought that's another guy. The lore goes crazy. It does. Good times. Usually I didn't have time for these streams, but even when I did, to be honest, I'm not very interested in painting. It's all good, but I'm glad you took it up because it's very unique compared to the millions. I appreciate that. And gaming streamers, and it's clearly where your passion and creativity is. I mean, I still want to do gaming. I just been more into painting and such. I've always wanted to do like a painting channel or like a art channel. That was my main thing I wanted to do from like the very beginning, but I just never actually started it. Like it was like I don't know how to set it up and everything, so I'm just gonna do gaming. Oblivion remake? Should I play Oblivion remake? I don't have the money though, but I'll play it for sure. I love Skyrim. Or the new Doom game. I don't think I've ever played the Doom game. Should I show yours? ¿O no?
Porque no.
Okay.
Pero no todo está preparado. Ni sabes qué es, ¿verdad?
No, Spider-Man?
Papá Pitufo. Pero me equivoqué.
Oh.
Le puse azul blanca y rojo.
Yeah, man, you painting everything blue.
No, era al revés. Me equivoqué.
Some games that I would want to play on stream would be the remake of Metal Gear Solid, Metal Gear Delta, maybe Oblivion, Subnautica, the new one that's gonna come out, GTA, Spider-Man. I haven't played Spider-Man, the new one, Spider-Man 2. I appreciate you still being here, BG, and not unsubscribing. I should make a painting for BG and mail it to him. By the time GTA 6 comes out, you're going to have a newborn taking the whole new generation. Hey, Wheat, how's it going? Why the shocked face? Yeah, that's crazy. GTA was gonna come out this month, and now it's got pushed back a whole year. I'm gonna name our kid Atoli.
¿Atole? Atole. Y la niña Tamal.
Yeah, we got some dinosaurs in the background as well. I got a Stegosaurus and a T-Rex, and Joy has a Triceratops and a, what is that? The long neck, I forgot. Bronchosaurus. I totally put Smurfino. What's that? I told you? What did you put? Es un pitufo? Es un pitufo.
No, literal, sí es un pitufo.
Bronchosaurus? Yeah. My tooth is hurting so bad. Yeah, it's something with the B. Bisaurus, bipedal. Your tooth is hurting. The only way to remedy it is
No agarres agua con sal.
no.
Te envenenan.
You know, if you have kind of like a too discerning a bit. They say get some warm water with a bit of salt in it, right? Mix it up and then gargle it. Do not swallow the salt water, okay? Just put it in your mouth and kind of like gargle it around, swish it back and forth, and then spit it. Do not drink the water, and it should like help a bit. Should relieve some of the pain. But I'm not.
Creo que voy a lavar el mío, no sé, no agarra el rojo, no lo agarra.
I don't think you can wash it off. You might ruin it. If you want, just have the other paints that might be stronger.
No, se supone que sí.
And also work for bad breath. You try it out week. Like I said, just don't drink the water. Just it has to be warm water mixed with salt, and then just gargle it and spit it out. And if you don't believe me, just look up online, and it will say the same thing. So it's not like I'm not joshing you here. Joy went to go wash off her gnome because she didn't like how it was coming out. Watch out for it. I like it. What is your inspiration for it? In Greece, we just name kids after their grandparents, so everyone is Demetrius or James and Costas and Michaels. I just think that it's totally for totally right now. Now, I want to name my kid, if I have a son,
Eric.
not Eric. I want to name him after myself. I want to make him a junior. So he's gonna be first, last name, and a junior. Because at least me personally, I haven't really met anyone with my name. Although Joy knows like 3 or 4 people with my name. But I just never met anyone with my name. I think only once in my entire life I met someone with the same name as me. That's a good idea. I should do that. What up, cats? Kent? What? Dude, you're awake? What are you doing up so early? Junior is one of the most common names. Yeah, but he's gonna be a junior because he has my first and last name. So that automatically makes him a junior. So his name is not actually gonna be a junior. It'll be my name, but he just becomes a junior.
No sé, pero yo no le pienso decir junior.
I was like a big junior.
No, sí, pero yo no le pienso decir como tu mamá y mi hermana, ¿no? Ah, junior para.
You wanna got his first and last name as you? So I haven't met anyone with I think only one person. Someone with my first name, I met like one person. Actually 2 now. Your cousin too. So I met 2 people with my first name and 0 people with my last name. Honestly, besides my brother. I'm just him. I'm just unique like that. Phantom Jr. 100%. Just woke up and just woke up and went to have a cig. It's 4:20 over here. Wake and bake. I'm learning Spanish. It's fucked. El beeper. Beep 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 beep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beep 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 beep. Esta es una buenísima rola. What you guys know about that song?
Pero sí se puso, mira. Aunque se queda azul, el azul es muy fuerte.
Can I show it now?
Enseña lo tuyo.
Here. This.
Enseña el tuyo.
I am. Here's mine. I want to show yours.
No.
Joy doesn't want to show you. Joy doesn't let me show
Sí,
hers.
sí, sí, sí,
Can't talk.
sí.
Go to my YouTube page. Check my community notes post and see Joy's live stream
No.
there.
Me lo compongo.
She's lonely. DS10. Catra? Catra? Joy's lonely, guys. She's all by herself.
Tú quieres que vengan a verme de este, ¿verdad?
She has one viewer. Go send send your support.
Mi quesadilla.
What does halal mean? Halal? Isn't it like some, I don't know if they're good, right? It's like I don't know, organic or some shit like that. I'm not sure exactly. Okay. Here you go. What paint is it? You don't see? Oh, my bad.
Según yo es un pitufo.
No, what paint is it?
¿Cómo que sí?
What paint is it? What paint is it? What paint are you using?
No sé. Un azul, no sé.
I thought you don't. What?
Estoy más dormida que despierta, así que no me critiques.
8? 8 is 8.
Me gusta tu azul. Muy brillante. Probablemente sale ese. Creo que agarré el bajito.
Kent is asking what's happening on this side of the table. We're like super close. Like, can you see my hand? We're like super close.
La verdad no sé qué está pasando ni con mi vida, solo no sé.
Acrylic. This video debunks.
Ay.
Debunks, huh? Yeah, these are acrylic paints. I have acrylic, oils, watercolors. I think a few a few tubes of gouache. As well. Wait, said Mrs. Eric. You're Mrs. Eric now.
Ni
I don't
modo.
want to be Eric. Now I can be Mrs. Eric.
Ni modo.
It's the way she goes.
No me molesta ya que ya ves que alguien en mi familia se llama Erika.
It's the way she fucking goes. I'm already on season 7 of Trailer Park. So who do you guys think is winning so far in this painting? Maya Gnome or Joy's?
What do you mean to me?
I always wondered what's the running water sound in the background. Do you have a river running through your house?
Sí.
As a
Actually, somos ricos, ¿verdad?
yeah, I'm actually rich like that, so I have a custom river in my house. Both are good, to be honest. No, it's my fish tank. I have a fish tank right in front of me. If you check one of my YouTube shorts, you'll see I uploaded a short with a little lobster I have, or crayfish, or crawdad. You know, different names depending where you are. It's a 55-gallon tank with a few fishes in there. It's actually a big fountain he has made outside his mansion. Like, dude, I've been making so much money off of YouTube. I bought my first mansion. Mansion tour coming soon. You bums. Nah, maybe that's too much. Maybe that's too much. I made a whole $2 off of YouTube. Fish tank is not famous in Asia. You guys don't have fish tanks? You guys have had fish tables. I've seen some of those on Instagram, where it's literally like a coffee table with a little river in it, and everyone in the comments is always mad because the coffee table is not big enough for the fishes that you add, and it's true. It's like a small little freaking coffee table with like 10 goldfish with like just barely enough water to cover the fish's top fin. So what are you planning on doing at BG? What's the next step? Next chapter?
Siempre quito la pintura.
¿Dónde?
Ah, nariz siempre le quito la pintura.
Yeah, you have to go over like 3 or 4 times with the blue to get like the way that I have it.
Es que ya me estoy un ejemplo, ¿no? Ahí quedó ese blancuzco, ¿no? Lo doy así, le tapo, y de repente, pum, despinto acá, como...
Yeah, you gotta go over like a couple times to make sure it sticks. Ever see The Simpsons where the guy has fish in his disco shoes? Have you seen that one?
No.
I don't know. Joy has really good memory, and it's annoying. Cause sometimes we were watching Malcolm in the Middle a couple years ago from the beginning. And, you know, the episode was such like, oh, that's this episode where this and this happens. I'm like, you ruined it for me. She's like, you don't remember this episode? This happens and this happens. Like, I know you don't have bad memory. Really, you don't remember this plot line and this and this? What's the point of watching this show now when I have you?
Ah, Greg.
Yeah. Hey, Greg. I showed Joy the drawing you're doing of the wife for the Caca pirate. Her first quote-unquote fan art. I was never much of a Simpsons guy. Remember the episode where the guy in the wheelchair make a robot suit to beat up Reese?
Bueno, es que yo no fui tanto de los Simpsons, la verdad. Yo no... a mí dime de los... ¿Cómo era? ¿Thundercats?
Thundercats?
Ese sí los miré. También miré a Goku.
Stevie, when he makes a robot suit to beat up Reese, remember that one?
Sí.
I don't.
Que Reese se metió en el hielo para, según... como esto, desmovilizarlo y poder pelear igual, pero el otro le salió con el robot y le metió una putiza de su vida.
Greg said real. I don't know, they just put real. I want to study linguistics, preferably in Athens, but that's not possible. There are many nice cities after that. I have no idea. I'll go wherever life takes me. That's the way she blows. I wish you good luck in your ventures. And what exactly do you mean like by linguistics? You be like an interpreter? Translator? Sorry, I'm stupid, man. That's why I'm here on YouTube painting.
Y no en una carrera.
Yeah, that's why I don't have a real job. So what to make the robe? What? I don't have a real job? ¿Qué pasó? No pueden saber que tenemos un negocio, amor. ¿Ok? Es un secreto. Or maybe she was saying cute because of the drawing in the background. Maybe? Who knows? But Joy
She knows.
Joy did her challenge and she uploaded her challenge. But let's go with that one, I guess.
Pero si necesitas una de mis de esas, agarra.
No, I was thinking of what to make the color. The robe.
Como dura un ratito en secarse, entonces agarro una y agarro otra. Y después voy con la otra y le doy así la pasada.
Here's my old art. I'm gonna get new acrylic paints because these are running out. Cat squid lady. It's a catopus. A catapussy. It's not a squid, it's an octopus. Let me see what wheat sent. God damn, he's done a bunch of art. Let's show some of his art. Harry Potter? Oh, I like that one. Is this, what's that one show called?
Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer? Naruto, I think?
Creo que sí.
I think it's Naruto.
No, Naruto, pues, pero uno de los de esos.
Gojo? That was pretty good.
No, sí, pero no conozco, digamos.
I don't know, but that was really good. Why you drawing them naked men, huh? That was pretty good too.
Pero bien que lo mira, de verdad.
Among Us. Oh, you're doing probably that one challenge, like realistic, neon, pixel.
Ay. Ay, querida.
I don't know. I guess this was a original character, maybe. 7 subs left for 800. So close. One apple. Is this One Punch Man? Right here it is. Saitama. Spider-Man. There you go. I think my favorite one would be this one here. Did you fuck up?
No.
Then?
Creo que estoy loca o no sé.
What?
Según yo había pintado este verde.
I know watching Joy's stream, she said she painted something green.
Aquí está. Y según yo pinté este palo verde.
Here, let me go back. Apparently she painted something green. Good apple, good one. Yeah, it's it. For me, it's hard to see. My African phone is screwed up. I don't know, apparently,
Voy a buscar ese.
check. If you guys are able to check, apparently Joy painted this green.
Aquí tengo la pintura.
And she has the paint there, but
Ya
maybe you
no
didn't
sé.
use it.
Yo me acuerdo que sí. Es la cosa que me acuerdo que sí.
'Cause I don't see any green here.
No, pero yo tampoco.
Unless you painted the hand?
¿La qué?
The hand?
No, según yo fue el palito, pero digo, no sé.
I don't know.
Voy a buscarlo porque sí, ya me sentí loca.
Yeah, apparently Joy painted that green and there's no green on hers. Ready for another ghost story? Number 10. Joy paints something green and doesn't show up. She was doing a live stream and she painted the leaf green. But 2 minutes later, she didn't see it no more. Number 8. You know who always does that? No. Number 5. I'm gonna go back, read this. Kitties may have been spoken in Europe 7,000 years ago on the Christian interested in an evolution of writing systems. This probably before. And when this painting means someone is stupid, but I would like to just come and translate it. That would be nice. But interested in instead of languages, how Latin evolved from Spanish to what it is. Sorry, our errors message is all good. What's a flower so green is good? Talking like daily dose. Yeah.
¿Cómo se llama para ustedes eso?
The 20 later. ¿Dónde?
¿Cuáles son las, digamos, en inglés, las personas que hacen eso? Como digo, yo tengo, ¿cómo se llama? De cabeza está Doc no sé qué. ¿Qué otro? ¿Qué otras flores?
I say I'm dumb not because I'm painting, but it's because I'm just dumb overall. I always hear the 20 limit on YouTube. That's kind of annoying, but I guess it keeps people from spamming a really long message. Oh fuck, paint my finger.
¿Por qué los colores se miran bien y los se miran de caca?
I'm going over like 2 or 3 times.
Porque mira, digamos tu verde bien verde. Y él se lo comió el cucuy.
Well, I'm not sure because maybe I can add a little bit of water.
Yo no quiero ¿eh? Lo voy a tirar. Hace magia, hace brujería.
Number 4. During a live stream session, Joe was painting a gnome, and she said it blinked at her.
Toma cámara y tiene ojos.
Now, she leaves it on 24/7 with the camera pointing at the gnome. Because each time she goes to sleep, she swears she hears it moving. And then you see like a really bad like video just like that.
Sí.
Manga is way ahead. No, it's gonna get OP. I've been ready for it to start. I never seen that show at all. You hate your internet? Wait till that green disappears. Shut up, dude. That's what Ken said. Wait till the green disappears.
No, es que es en serio. Y lo voy a buscar. Lo voy a buscar.
Because she says she painted it.
Lo pinté. Esto nada más. Esto. Y estoy segura. No estoy loca.
Here's the story of the missing green. They say if you paint a gnome at 12 a.m. and you use green, it randomly disappears. But what do you guys think? You gotta use like that annoying ass voice.
Pero el teléfono, es que estoy segura. No puedo estar en paz. No puedo estar en
You
paz.
can try to, but like I said it's kind of hard. Just
Está en...
look really closely. Oil painting makes you hallucinate. We're not using oils. We're using acrylic. Painting myself. I think I have like a top 10 voice down right. I can make myself a top 10 YouTube channel and just use that voice. Top 10 storytellers. Number 1, Atoli. What is your favorite medium? So far, I'm enjoying watercolors. This is like the only time I'm actually using kind of acrylics, although I kind of want to try it for actual painting. Pencil is pretty fun too. My regular lead pencil. What about you? What's your favorite medium? One of these days I'm gonna use clay, half clay.
Entiendo, yo no puedo más
I'm
que nada
telling
porque
you,
no se
you
mira.
can do mine fucking sucks.
Voy a ir a ver la tele, porque es que estoy segura.
Joy's gonna go check on the TV to see if she can find it when she used the green. She's adamant that she used green on the gnome.
Es que no estoy loca.
She's not crazy.
A ver aquí, a ver si me puedo poner.
I didn't see any green painting, says Kent.
Ahí la tengo, la chiquita, y está, digamos, desviada.
I don't know if you can see, but
Y es poquita porque no me
there's a little bit of green here that she used, and you can see that it's kind of like smudged. So she did use it at one point or another, maybe.
Según yo.
I'd like to try airbrush or spray paints. It's nice. Acrylic is easy to wash off your hands, just a little scrape, exactly. Those videos where everyone in 2016 managed to get rid of them. Those videos were annoying. Annoying as voice too. They all have any top 10 like scary freaking YouTube channel have annoying voices. Joy watches them in Spanish and yeah, it's annoying. And then sometimes they show like quote unquote real videos, and then they show like ones that are obviously fake, but they still show it. My favorite so far is graphite pencils, but I'm trying charcoal. Which eventually I'm gonna do a giveaway, and I'm gonna give away some art supplies. I'm gonna give away a box of brand new acrylic paints with some brushes. Maybe give away a sketchbook. Maybe some pencils, pens, markers. Who knows? I'm gonna do that at 1,000 subs. So stay tuned for that.
Mira, sí pinté verde.
Hold up.
Sí,
Apparently she
pinté
found it.
Verde.
What? Go, babe.
No quiere decir nada. ¿Qué pone mi amor? Ok. Pues es la pintura.
Was this before you washed it off?
No me acuerdo, pero sí pinté verde. Eso sí.
No, I think this was before you washed it off.
Pero te digo, sí pinté verde.
Okay.
No estoy loca.
Here. Let me see.
¿Vas a enseñar?
Yeah. Okay, so she did find it. She did paint it green.
Pero dices tú creo que es cuando lo lavé. Pero sí pinté verde.
There you go. Go back. Okay. There you go. See? Green.
Pero con la voz, con la voz.
There you go. She did paint it green. And now it's gone.
Es que dije, no estoy loca. Lo pinté. Yo puedo dormir en paz.
We can now rest in peace. So yeah, she did paint it green. So apparently that was before she washed it off because no, she washed it off.
Sí.
Because she painted it. Let me see real quick when you have a chance. So she originally painted the red and blue.
Sí me equivoqué.
She painted it blue because she wanted to do like Papa Smurf, right, from Smurfs. But she messed up and she put the robe blue. And she realized she messed up, so she went with red. And it looked bad, so she washed it off. And at the same time, she washed off the green. So she painted it green, but then washed off all the paint to like redo it, and that's when the green got smudged off. But see, there was green added to it.
Sí.
But we should make a whole ass edit and be like, it was there and now it's gone.
No, I produce.
You don't have voices to play the same sound effects and music. Conspiracy debunked the Nomos isn't haunted. Do you have more ghost story? I have a ghost, yeah. Ghost story time? Joy has some. With proof. She has... Oh, we don't have it.
Está en el teléfono.
I think you sent to me. You sent to me, right? Where?
No me acuerdo.
Instagram?
No me acuerdo.
Or, Joy has some ghost stories. And she has a picture with a ghost. Or a ghost. Of a ghost.
Selfie.
Yeah. I just gotta see if I can find the picture. I think she sent it to me. I just don't know where exactly. And she can't like look it up because it's on her phone, but she's using her phone to live stream. Maybe. I don't know. Can't find it. It takes long to look for.
¿No vi en Instagram?
was your old one most likely, and there's a bunch of fucking messages sent there. Did she wash it off, or was it a ghost? You decided in the comments exactly. Trying to think, what ghost story have you guys not heard? Like I said, what ghost stories have you heard? That way I could tell you a different one.
Se supone que es contado la de la puerta.
Yeah, because
Este.
I said the same ones, but I'm not sure who's heard what.
Ujú.
So I told the one with the Pepsi can, right? The Power Ranger one. The clown.
Pues quieres, cuéntalas todas de nuevo, pero los que ya contaste trata de contarlas como al punto, no como de yo tenía tantos años y traía estos calzones, como ya al punto.
Yeah, so I told the Pepsi one, the clown one, and the Power Ranger one. I'm not sure who has heard what. Hey, Create and Relate, how's it going? I have a few more other ghost stories, but I'm not sure which ones you guys have heard before. Wheat, I forgot to give you your tally mark. Go Kent as well. I can tell you one of my sleep paralysis stories.
Pero eso no es de terror.
I mean, it is scary.
¿A ti?
You guys want to hear a ghost story or one of my sleep paralysis experiences?
Ghost.
You know, because I've been getting sleep paralysis kind of frequently.
Mejor se las cuento yo para que les den risa.
And there was one, I think like maybe what, a month ago? I woke up joy. So I was like, or something like that. I was like freaking
Brincando
groaning.
como vaquita.
I was like, I feel bad for Joy because she has to deal with my sleep paralysis. Yes.
Y tú con mi ansiedad de mis
What time is
que no
it?
puedo dormir.
For me, it's 12:49 a.m. What about you? Sleep paralysis? They're going to put you in a chokehold? Alright, we'll do a sleep paralysis story. This one happened...
Today.
No, not today. This was in around 2019, maybe 2020. Between 2019 and 20... What the fuck? And 2021. You know, sit down, grab your popcorn, but grab before you sit down.
Mi cosa está mal.
What happened?
Yo estoy mirando dos y que a veces digo cero y a veces...
Yeah,
No.
sometimes it accidentally goes up and down.
Sí,
Alright,
perdón.
so yeah, get ready for this sleep paralysis story. It might spook you. So this happened in around 8:48 a.m.
¿Cuál es ese? ¿Es este?
Which one? Yeah. 2019, 2020. It was a night like tonight. Yeah, so it was around 2019 to maybe 2020. This happened around night. Thank you. That's it. Not for real. It was around, I don't know, maybe 1 a.m., 2 a.m. I'm not sure exactly what time it was, but it was late at night. I went to sleep early. My brother stayed awake for a bit. You know, we were sleeping in the same room because we're four. And I remember just kind of randomly waking up, and I saw a figure. Well, not a figure. I saw a hand. I saw a skinny, very skinny and small hand. It looked like the hand of like a girl, but like really skinny. And my bed is like right up against the wall, right? So let's say, let me draw this out for you real quick. But you know, I had, this is the room. My bed was here, and my brother's bed was here. So I was like sleeping with my head here, like that. My brother was over here like this. And the wall's here, and I saw like a skinny hand kind of like reaching out trying to grab me. I'm gonna sneeze. It's gonna ruin the immersion. Excuse me. You heard the story? Sorry, can't. So yeah, I saw this. I woke up randomly in the middle of the night with this skinny hand trying to grab me, and I saw it, and I thought to myself, like, you motherfucker, you're not gonna grab me today. I'm gonna grab you. So I try to grab it. What?
Es que imagino al estoy. Oh. Ay.
Okay, yeah, cause I'm like, nah, I'm gonna grab you and I'm gonna see what the fuck is you know, is behind this hand. And as it's kind of getting closer to me, I'm like trying with all my might to move and like think you great. I was like moving with all my might, trying to grab this mysterious black hand. And the closer I got to it, it just randomly disappeared. And right when it disappeared, that's when like I was able to move. And when my brother kind of like woke up and he looked at me like all mad, like, "The fuck you doing?" I'm like, "You didn't see that shit?" He's like, "No, there's nothing there." I'm like, there was something right there. And he was just like mad, and I was like, "Fine, whatever." And then I stayed awake for a few minutes after that. Got my phone, turned on a flashlight, looked underneath my bed. I'm like, what the fuck was here? What was trying to grab me, huh? What was trying to take me to the bottom side of my bed? And yeah, obviously I didn't find anything at all. That's an attitude I wish I had. Don't we all? I don't know if I was brave or just stupid. Calling the ambulance, not for me, but like yeah. I once had a nightmare. Somebody grabbed my ankle. That was not a nightmare. That was an intruder. That was a B&E. Are you sure you weren't having sleep deprived or anything like that? Nah. I'm pretty sure it was sleep paralysis. Because usually when that happens, you aren't able to like scream or move, and I wasn't able to like scream or move. I was trying to like this is my house, like trying to move it like to grab it, and at the same time I was trying to like call out to my brother, but I couldn't talk. I was just like. And I tell him I'm like, did you hear me fucking yelling your name? He's like, no, you weren't doing nothing. You weren't saying shit. I was like, whatever. Bro, can't the ankle ghost? That's where I got my ankles pulled once. I had my wee lad legs sticking out from the bed. Never again. Yeah, that's a death wish. You just want to get freaking taken. Here we go, maybe we could poke it with that. And then weeks, one day I woke up and my head got stuck at the hole between the bed and the wall. On the you got his head stuck between the hole in the wall for a week. It was hard to get out. It was probably the ghost. See, the ghost was successful in taking you, but it didn't take me. Sorry, I laughed a little bit too hard. I can just imagine like you wake up and your head's like between the wall and the freaking bed. Like, how does that even happen? I think Alex told me he was having like a vivid dream, and he was punching in his dream, and he actually punched the wall in real life. Sounds scary. That's not.
No te acordé cuando te aventaron unas gatitas.
I'll say that too. That's not the end of the story, because I'm not sure it was before or after, but my older brother, I remember one time I woke up with him like looking underneath my bed. Yo, it's a little you. There he is, Alex. It's a little you, fuck you. Or maybe just me. I don't know. Are you calling me a gnome? I've never experienced sleep paralysis like that. I've only heard about it from the internet. In fact, there was one time I thought a dog suddenly barked behind my head when I slept. I don't think that counts. I never slept walk. I got sleep paralysis 2 times this month, I believe. Yeah, this month. I got sleep paralysis like 2 times. And so one time when I think it was last month, and I was like dreaming that I was like fighting a ghost, and the ghost like picked me up, and I was just like yelling in my dream like ah, but in real life I was just like I had insomnia, but it's not as cool as everything. Insomnia is better than sleep paralysis. It sucks, but I'm kind of used to it. At first I was scared of it, but now just like
Qué bueno, bien por ti.
ah shit, here we go again. But like I said, my brother does that. I'm not sure if this was before or after, but I remember one time waking up in the middle of the night to my brother like looking underneath my bed with like his phone flashlight and just making a bunch of noise. And I was like woke up just kind of like annoyed, like what the fuck is he doing? And I went back to sleep. And pretty much like the next day, he tells me like, oh, you know, I heard something underneath your bed moving. And he was trying to figure out what the hell that it was coming from. And apparently what he heard was like I had like a little money jar underneath my bed. He heard that move, but the money jar was pretty heavy since it was like full of a bunch of coins. Looks pretty nice. And I moved it like maybe like a couple of days later, a week later. I'm like, yeah, this freaking jar is heavy. There's no way it moved by itself. You know, something had to physically move the money jar to make what he was hearing. Plus, the apartment that I used to live in was haunted. People have died there. I always wake up and when I die in a dream.
Me acuerdo cuando caí de la hielo tingui.
I've died in a few times in my dreams and stayed asleep. I had to sleep for a few years where it was constant. Rip. What were you seeing, cancer? Or were you just paralyzed? You're not seeing anything weird. Maybe you farted too hard. You never know, man. When I was with my ex, he grabbed hold of my head and headbutted me and kicked me. And he told me he was having a dream and about practicing Kung Fu at the time. I just accepted it. But now I wonder. That's fucked up.
Creo que no estaba soñando.
Yeah, I don't think he was dreaming. He grabbed you and headbutted you and kicked you.
Por accidente tú estabas soñando que me engañabas y se hizo realidad.
That's crazy work right there. That's diabolical. Boys, children, the activity. What would be? Just paralyzed. Yeah, usually when I get sleep paralysis, I don't like to keep my eyes open because then I'm gonna start seeing shit. Even though I know it's fake, I just don't want to see anything. So I just kind of keep my eyes closed and I try to wake myself up. But I hate it when I get sleep paralysis and I wake up and I'm able to move and I close my eyes for like 2 seconds and then I get it again. Like it's happened a couple times to me where I get sleep paralysis, I snap out of it, close my eyes, get it again, snap out of it, get it again, and like it's horrible. I was asleep. I swear I don't remember caving your skull in. We went from sleepwalking to sleep karate. That's crazy. That's crazy work. I don't think I've ever done anything like that in my sleep. Have I done anything in my sleep? Like punching or moving or anything like that?
Nomás brincar como pescado fuera del agua.
Apparently I just like jump like a fish that's out of water. That's all I do. Right, keep the monsters at bay and shut eyes, exactly. One time I got freaking, a couple years ago, I got freaked out because I saw like big ass spiders like crawling up to me and a little girl. This was when we were living with your sister. You know, I was living with Joy and her sister at her sister's house, and that
Pero ahí era
place
panteón,
that
era
place was
cosa
also haunted
diferente.
because it was built on top of a graveyard. So I went from living in a haunted apartment to living in apartments built on top of a graveyard. And now we're living in an apartment where where someone passed away. Everywhere I lived, there has been death. When my daughter was little, she used to have night terrors. They were scary. Bro flops around like a dead fish when he sleeps. I do, but only when I have sleep paralysis. I'm trying to wake myself up. Once I had a nightmare and I was building, I was in building tripping over. That's the phantom part of your name? Exactly. What exactly is sleep terrors? Is that when people like wake up screaming or something like that? And I kept trying to grab all the stuff, but waited too long to escape and stay out the window. When I fall from top in dreams, I quickly move in real life. Yeah. Sometimes I actually like fall down or I get stabbed in my dreams. You know how many times I got killed in my dreams? Like I've been stabbed, shot. I fall into my death.
Lo de burbuja.
Dude, one time I had like a really vivid dream. It was super vivid. Me and Joy were sleeping, right? And in my dream, I felt like someone hit me in the head with a baseball bat. And when I woke up, I did get hit in the head. Not with a baseball bat. I got hit in the head with a hammer. Let me explain. All right, let me explain. So, I don't know how it happened. All right, but basically, how was it?
Lo dejaste arriba de la cama y la burbuja se subió.
No, I think we're facing like outside. Our head was near the door.
¿Cómo así?
So you know, like this, right? Here's the door, and here's the bed. I think our head was here.
Era del otro lado, donde siempre.
Oh, that was better. What do you mean, a hammer? Did you always dream about building something? I had a super weird dream. My mom died in that dream. That's not weird. That's just sad. Oh, so apparently, you know, I had a hammer on top of my. I'm not sure if it was on top of the headboard, because our bed has like a little, little cabinets, and like a little shelf on top. I think it was over here. I'm pretty sure it was over here, Amod. I think it was over here. Somehow, the point is, I had a hammer near my head, because I forgot what I was doing with the hammer, and one of our cats, Bubbles, the one with blue eyes. I'm not sure how she did it, but she somehow threw the hammer to my head, and she woke me up. And I just remember like looking at Joy like, damn, I had a weird dream. Like someone hit me in the head, and she was just like, "Are you okay? Like you just got hit in the head with a hammer." I was like, "Oh, it's not a dream." That shit was real.
Efectos especiales.
The special effects are too good. She woke up screaming all the time, but she fell asleep, so you can't calm her until she was awake. I was ready to call the ambulance the first couple of times because I thought she was in pain. That must be scary to experience, like the first time. Ooh, you almost dropped it.
Ay, se me fue la presión.
Oh, was there a hammer above your head? I didn't really catch I don't remember exactly what I was doing. What was I doing with the hammer? I think I had put up some shelves. Not some shelves,
Algunos cuadros, ¿no? Tal vez.
yeah, some picture frames up on the wall. I hung them up and I just left the hammer near my head for whatever reason. Freaking cat somehow, I think it was in front of me, I'm pretty sure. I don't know, but pretty much the freaking the cat
Try to kill you.
trying to kill me, I guess. Have you guys ever seen a clock in a dream? I think so. I used to sleepwalk and I do stupid things while I was asleep. I never experienced as sleepwalking
Ay, no.
or know anyone that does or has.
No sé. Yo sé, me gustaría como medio hacer puntitos, pero no sé qué color podría ser de puntitos. Maybe blue, maybe.
For like a while, I tried to train myself so I could have lucid dreams. So I'll try to like recognize you know, certain patterns.
Thank you, Kent. Yo, ¿de qué color le pongo puntitos? Es que no sé, como que el gorro se me hace muy plain. Quiero
You
hacerle
can
algo
try to
más.
make them dark gray and make like little folds, like that.
Le iba a hacer puntitos, fíjate, pero...
And get some. There's no sense of time in Dream. Yeah. And Stranger Things, Benka does a cloud dream bullshit. Never seen Stranger Things. And I tried to because Insidious apparently you can go off the far and track demons. Maybe that's why I was attracting demons and ghost experiences happen to me because I was trying to lucid dream. That's if you believe in that stuff. But it kind of sucks. There's been a few times where I know I'm dreaming, and it sucks because usually when I figure out I'm dreaming, I usually wake up pretty soon after that.
¿Qué te parece?
Tomorrow, our challenge end? Yes. Tomorrow that our challenge ends.
Lo pasé de panzazo
Bye.
por lo hacer arte. Estamos en la cansa.
Let's see what else we're gonna do. Check.
También le hago atrás o atrás no.
Yeah. We're close. We're 7 more subs for 800. I used to see things that wasn't there, and I learned to block them out. Isn't it fun how we all have these horrible experiences? I want to post this page, I didn't manage to. Sorry if it, what is it, seems weird now. We actually used to be the only country in Europe without any private universities, which is amazing considering there's our table sold for during the 25 classes. Oh my god, this guy is such a good to do a lot of shit. It's only a matter of time before we can. Oh my god, it's just good things. I can do that benefit. I want to boy with politics. I'm not good with politics at all. Like I said, I am very dumb. I'm ignorant. I live in my own little bubble. That's crazy though. No freaking private universities. Joyce looks really nice. The flowers.
Y la mariposita también se mira bonita.
And the butterfly as well.
Ay. Le das tanto reír.
The thing that's annoying about Joy, when someone starts laughing at me, she won't stop. And she'll just continue laughing and laughing. And crying. Dude, I showed her a drawing one time, and she was laughing so much and so long she started crying from a drawing I did. You guys want to see the drawing? I watched a thing about a guy with schizophrenia who's seen people, so he got a dog and people weren't people. Oh, I've seen that video too. You want to see me work on the next portrait? I'll do that on my next stream. I'll for sure work on our next portrait next stream. It was just that beautiful. Dude, she was laughing. She was cracking up so much, and she was legit crying tears. Should I give him Nikes? Should I give him Adidas?
Dale mordidas.
Son Reeboks or something? Tears of joy? Exactly. But ¿estás a dormir, verdad?
¿Mm?
Dormir.
Probablemente, porque mañana tenemos que ir allá.
We gotta find the shit though.
¿Ah?
We gotta find the paperwork.
Oh, the shit. I need to take a shit.
No, we gotta find that shit.
Okay.
The paperwork. I gotta go right now. Peace out, guys. Later, weeks. Appreciate you being here. Jackbox. Maybe Sunday. Maybe Monday. Maybe Friday.
No, pues bueno.
I don't know. I think it's not. I don't think we'll do Sunday though. Cause it's already Thursday. Yeah, if anything, we'll do Jackbox on Friday. Friday, May the 23rd. In about a little bit over a week, we'll do Jackbox, celebrating 800 subs. I'm assuming I'm gonna hit 800 by that time.
Puntitos amarillos. Actually.
I think empaths see and hear things that are not of this world much easier than other people. Maybe Joy, because she's she could see and sense like ghosts.
No es bruja.
No. I can't wait to go back to sleep and have crazy dreams and sleep paralysis. I hope you get sleep paralysis weeks. I hope everyone here gets sleep paralysis.
No.
And if you do, you can thank me. Hopefully 800, yeah. We're at 793. So we're close to 800. And I'm gonna celebrate it with Jackbox. It's a fun game. People who join in like it. You're definitely an empath. I'm gonna tell Phantom sent me. Exactly, yeah. I hope you guys get sleep paralysis, and if you do, let them know I sent you. 1 like equals less of a chance of sleep paralysis. Yeah, hit them likes.
¿Cuántos chales para si nos da eso?
If you guys get sleep paralysis, I'll give you 10 tallies. But you can't lie. Damn, I was gonna lie before you said that. Can't tell us you keep the black shiny hand away. You don't want the black hand to come get you, do you?
20 chales y la agarras.
Yeah. So, you know, 1 like and it'll give you a chance to grab the hand. Maybe I fucked it up. We kept this at rather to the way at bay. Dude, it was funny. One time I was talking about sleep paralysis, and that same night I got it. I was like, damn it.
Esta vez se me pinté mi mano.
Yeah, I got a lot of pain as well. I'm gonna give them some nice Adidas or something. I mean, when things are talked about that something is going on. For example, I knew a cousin was right before she took the pregnancy test. She was tested and it was positive. You're crazy. I knew a kid one time in high school. To the teacher, like one day the teacher was a bit like sick or whatever. He's like, "Miss, you're pregnant," and she was like, "No, I'm not." And like, a couple weeks later, she's like, "Yeah, I'm pregnant." And he's like, "I told you I was right." And then he got up in front of the class and I started writing on the whiteboard. He was like, "Everyone, what do you guys think is gonna be, boy, girl?" And the kid was like, "I think it's gonna be twins." And the teacher was like, "Shut up, don't say that." And what happened? She had twins. So he was right about the teacher being pregnant and the teacher having twins. Sixth Sense type shit. Dun dun dun. crazy. Try to give him some like Nikes or Reeboks. I know I was having twins before I went first. You have twins? That's crazy. How's having twins? Is it as fun as everyone says? You dress them up the same? She hit the photocopier. Beep beep. Looks like Adidas. I'm two had triplets. You want triplets? Alex? I want quadruplets.
Get the fuck up.
No? Alright. Joy wants to be the Octomom. That one lady had like freaking 8 babies.
Few babies.
Man, that's crazy. I put
¿Los
Theo
puedes
with the fuck.
mantener?
My Theo. Oh, your Theo had triplets. Yes, twins. Great for hard work. When they were little, now they're just hard work. Yeah, it must be freaking like really hard work trying to raise them. Because you gotta buy 2 of everything.
Cuando se portan mal, ¿les pega a los dos o nomás a uno?
No got the drip. Phantom baby. Where's the dark green? If you hit one kid, does the other kid feel it? No. I get new freaking paints. These all burning out. My boy got that drip. Yeah, we'll get him that nice gold necklace. Do they agree on everything or disagree on everything? Boy and girl. Oh damn, that's dope. One of each. Alright, I think Joy's gonna tap out. She's exhausted and tired.
Es que, gente aquí rojo. Y acá también. Porque como tengo mi mano y estoy agarrando acá eso.
Joy's not like me. She gets tired. And when she gets tired, she acts drunk. When I get tired, I'm like kind of sleep deprived. I start hallucinating. My boy got that drip. Now they disagree on everything, but used to be so close. That's sad.
¿Qué edad tienen tus hijos?
Joy's asking what age do they have? Yeah, my boy got that drip on him. You know, selling the mushrooms all day long. Does it look nice for once?
¡Ay! Perdón.
All dripped out acrylic. Looking fly. This could be you if you sell mushrooms. You smoke with them?
Thanks, Greg.
Yeah, the butterfly looks nice. The butterfly and
No
the
touching. No touching. No, no me digas fuck you.
butterfly and the flowers look really nice. They're 18 now? Oh damn, so they're old.
Sad.
I don't know why, but I thought they were gonna be like 7 or 8.
Que no los presente.
I was just assuming like 7, 8-year-olds kind of disagreeing upon everything.
¿Cuántos años tiene? Él.
Who?
Pues el de los hijos.
Señora.
Ella, pues.
No se pregunta.
No, o sea, pues, o sea, porque pensé que eran un poquito menos.
Shoom down. Until turned teenagers. Must have been sad as a parent. I'd assume. You boys used to be so close together.
No leas tú cosas.
What the fuck? I see you, Greg. I have it here. I'm reading her chat next to me. Look what Greg said. Phantom has that hobo Smurf, not gonna lie.
No es cierto.
What do you mean hobo? My Smurf is dripped out. He got them at
¿Qué es eso?
Adidas.
¿Un algo que tiene en la negro o qué es eso? En la nariz.
That's his eyes.
¡Oh! Perdón.
It's his eyes. He got
Pensé que tenían una...
that 24 karat gold. He got them brand new sneakers. Hasn't even been released yet. Selling shrooms. The one has autism and my son has ADHD and other things. Oh, that must be even more difficult. I can just imagine. Just a kid alone is hard work, and with autism and like ADHD. Honestly, I think Joy has a bit of ADHD.
Oye,
Or maybe ADD.
¿por qué?
Because sometimes you'll be talking to me and you just like randomly say something else. You'll be like,
Mira un gato y no...
well, I'll be talking to her and she'll be like, oh yes, so I was going over here. Oh, look at the cat.
Es que si me espero no vas a saberlo, no vas a verlo.
Or sometimes you just like randomly switch a thing.
No.
Does I need a lot of work? His eyes? you guys can tell where his eyes? We thought it was. His nostrils? I thought it was his nostrils and his nose. Okay, I'll add some white to fix it up. Here, for those that are not on Joy stream, let me show you hers.
Un gatote. Mira, mamá. Se rifa un gato.
I'm just gonna pair it
¿Quién
with
es este gatito?
even
¿Quién
more
es este
difficult for
gato?
you.
No es cierto, Didi, no es cierto.
So here's
Para atrás.
Joy's Smurf. I like the butterfly. Mixing with Patty, I have a freaking knife. And the flowers, the flowers are really nice.
Sí, wait.
And if you're on Joy's stream, she's showing him with her cat.
Mi
Well,
gorda.
our cat. Let me show you real quick.
¿Se mira la carita?
Bea. My hands are freaking dirty. Bea.
No te quiere. Así. Ya.
She don't want to.
Mira qué bonito gatito. Chiquitito, chiquitito, baby.
Under her chin is the sweet spot to get her to stay still, whatever. Chill Smurf. Yeah, it may look like a cute cat, but she's dishes.
Qué bonito gatito.
Look at these teeth. Look at piranhas.
No, papi, te va a rasguñar. Didi. No, Didi, te va a rasguñar. Te va a rasguñar.
Yeah, I actually think that maybe he has like a really small head. That's what I
Papito,
think.
te va a rasguñar. Hazte para acá. Te va a rasguñar.
Is that the cat that almost gave you a concussion from your hand into it? No, it was a different cat. That. I'm not
Esta
sure
te
what's
ahoga.
that.
Ahora sí te sube la
This one will suffocate you. You know, sometimes I'll be sleeping and she'll climb up on your chest and stay there. And she's fat. She weighs a good amount. It's been a couple of times when I was sleeping, I'm like, oh man, I can't breathe. And then I wake up and there's a freaking cat on my chest.
Dice, ¿quién? Primero a Didi. O sea, es que este hay problema. Entonces no lo sacamos ahí.
Yeah, Didi freaking super needy. He can't give anyone attention because then Didi comes rushing in.
Quiere a su mamá. Quiere a su mamá.
So what's gonna be the name for these gnomes? We got my gnome and your gnome.
A mí se llama Papá Pitufo. No, y te va a rasguñar. Te va a rasguñar, mi amor. Uy, Déjala. Espérate, Didi.
The homies know me.
Espérate.
Not his
Come on,
face.
Bella.
I
Come on,
know
Bella.
it's his
Stop
nose.
it.
Oops, what I think must be done. But I wanted to be outside the box. If you see all the freaking things I painted, like ceramic wise, you'll see that I've done nothing but outside the box things. I did a turtle with an eye patch and a mustache that Greg called Kaka, so that's his new name now.
Come on.
It's a Kaka pirate. Also did a teddy bear,
Up,
like a sheriff
up,
with glasses.
up, Didi.
And
Está al
I'll
revés,
just
papá.
study along this period, like I said, even if I don't do it very successfully.
Al revés.
It was very nice to catch up with you
Ay,
after
ay.
you joined the stream this summer. I appreciate that. BG. OOG.
Ay,
Hopefully next week,
Ay.
Friday, you can join the
Tómate.
Attack Box live stream and we'll celebrate.
Solo coger poquito. Qué por.
Celebrate.
La banani. Está arriba.
Yeah, you can see Didi on Joy's stream. Yeah, Didi's he's a nice boy. Needy, but he's a good boy. What?
Again.
Oh, sí se miró.
Aquí está bien.
Face reveal. And Annie too.
Sí, pero aquí ves que este no mucho se asoma. Pero está bien agarrado. Porque este mira. Ay, el niño chiquito, mira. Ay, que la banana y le hagas caso.
I was like, I put her here, but I gotta freaking care about this table.
No,
Joy saw that face reveal.
no es cierto. Sí.
Norman, the defiled Jennifer's part. What's up with you and Bartholomew?
¿Por qué le pusiste eso negro? Eso negro.
What? Oh, it's supposed to be like shadows.
Oh.
My boy is zooted out. I just noticed I put it black instead of white. See if I can do it the other way. I fucked up. Tyler the Creator? What's up, dude? The Tyler the Creator? I'm just here painting. Welcome, Tyler. I'm a fucking walking paradox. No, I'm not. That's what I know. For daily painting content, exactly. Yeah, you don't want to miss out on the daily painting content and the ghost stories I'd be saying.
No, entonces una ya.
Only told one ghost story?
Ay, por ahí tengo Play-Doh, ¿no?
Yeah.
¿Me pasas?
Yeah.
No alcanzo a pintar otro dinosaurio en lo que tocaba hacer.
I'm pretty much done. But I thought you were going to go to sleep.
Pues sí, pero son, digamos, una, o sea, de cuánto tiempo llevo, ¿no? Una básicamente unas 50 o 10 minutos más para que sean las 2 horas.
Oye, Play-Doh.
Hasta abajo, ¿no? De que sepa. Porque no puedo cortar mis telas.
There goes two.
¿Quieres?
No, I'm fine. Yeah, like Joy's gonna be playing with Play-Doh until it's 2 hours.
¿Tú qué vas a hacer?
I don't know. Yeah, daily painting streams and stories about cats that kill you with hammers while you sleep. Didn't tell you about a time where I fell off a tree. So I was climbing a tree, and I kind of like fell. Shit. And I was able to grab like a small branch as I was falling, and I was holding on to like a small little branch. And I was surprised it held me up for like a few seconds, and I fell down, and yeah, nothing happened. Surprisingly, I felt like a good maybe 10 feet, if not a little bit more. No, I don't make them. I bought them already made. We bought these gnomes at Hobby Lobby, and we bought these it's a pack of 4 dinosaurs. So we got a Stegosaurus, a T-Rex, Bronchosaurus or some shit like that, a long neck, and a Triceratops. We bought those at Michael's.
¿Dónde compramos el Play-Doh?
Play-Doh, we bought it at, I think, like the dollar store.
Sí, es que está diciendo de que ya la ha visto en el de dólar.
We probably at the dollar store, Dollar General, or something like that. Here, let me tell you a ghost story. My most famous ghost story. This is the ghost story I call the Pepsi.
Pues sí, otra.
PhantomsPain color is off the roof. My tolerance for what? Getting hit in the head with the hammer? So, some of you may have heard the story, but I know some of you haven't. The Pepsi can. I think mainly Korea hasn't heard that story. I think everyone else has heard it before. I'll do something on my channel. Go for it. No reason you can't.
¿Tú quieres jugar conmigo?
No, I'm good. I'm gonna do something else real quick before time runs out. Painting models. Yeah, these were like I think $2 or $3, and these were I think 20 for a pack of 4 or like 15.
Me acuerdo,
Between 15 and 20 for a pack of 4 of these. I think like $3 or so for these at Hobby Lobby, and we'll have some more. I'll be right back.
Pensé que traías plantitas.
Here's the first one we did. This was mine. Hold up. Okay, can you connect it, please? I'm gonna turn off the light for really quick. Oops, turn back on. There you go. Yeah, so this was the first one that we did. This is mine, the sheriff that has no name. We bought this one at Five Below for I think $10.
Por los dos.
I think that each one was I think 10.
¿Sí?
I think. So I got this little bear, sheriff bear. Don't forget my tally. I won't. I'm gonna give you 2 tallies, by the way,
¿A quién?
to create and relate. This was Joy's. She got a big old piece of toast. Yeah, $10. I think it was $10. 5 to maybe $10. They're pretty heavy too. And then she put here, you know, peanut butter and jelly, or Pen and Joy,
¿Y por qué no Fantasy hoy?
or Phantom's Joy. She did peanut butter. She did strawberries. But she didn't like how the strawberries came out, and then she put Nutella here. So those were the first 2 that we did, and then we did some turtles. Here's my handsome
Yo,
caca
caca.
pirate. Look at this handsome.
Nombrado por.
This was named after, because of Greg. Called it a caca pirate. He has blood in his face. He has pants. He has an eye patch, hair, his shell.
Let me try.
Looks like Mario pants back here. Love the attach. So this is my turtle, and this is her turtle. Like, hers is alright. It's alright. So she kind of like made it kind of look like herself. Because Joy has freckles, she had her freckles. Joy has like a necklace, so she had a necklace.
No de esas.
She doesn't have like a diamond or a pearl necklace, but she put like a pearl necklace for the turtle.
Pero puedo tener una.
Joy does
Me
have a
compras.
gold bracelet. Not right now, but she does have a gold bracelet. She has her engagement ring right there. So that's Joy's. They look so edible. Yeah. So we have in total 6 now painted. Yeah. But this was hers. We got 2 turtles. We got this guy, a piece of toes. Now we have these gnomes painted, and we're gonna paint some dinosaurs, and we also have a rocket ship with an alien. So we have a couple things to paint. Yeah, I think Joy has some serious talent. And Greg has drawn. Where is it? Was inspired from the paint from the turtles. So this is Joy's turtle that she's making into like a person. Got to go back to bed. Yeah, there you should got some sleep. Alright, so this will be her.
Uy,
Earthquake.
un gordillo.
So that's that. Sweet dreams, Ken.
Sueño contigo.
Hope you guys see paralysis.
Que sin grosero.
Where's the other one? And then that Kaka pirate, which was inspired by my pirate, as you can see.
¿Te parece fresa?
Very squared strawberry, yeah. Eye patch. That was inspired by this turtle. So let me give you guys your tally marks. Give you some extra ones. Kent, I'm gonna give you another one. Create, I'm gonna give you 2.
¿Y ahora?
Yeah, it's more. So create. Yeah, I'm already at 10. But into story time first before I go. Alright, I'll tell you the ghost story then right now before I go. I'll do it kind of quick. Can't give you another one. Post is here that I need to give but totally you were here for a good while as well. There we go. I'm not sure if Alex is still here. Which I don't think I gave you yours in the beginning. You are. Did I give you yours in the beginning? I don't think so. There, I gave you 2 more. Alright, so let me tell you a story time create before you head on out. And I guess me too. This would be a ghost story. Woo. In the meantime, I guess I'll just do a little bit of sketching. So, this story takes place around what time? I don't know. Early 2010s, I'd say. Around maybe 8, 9 p.m. So I was home with my 2 brothers at the time. My parents had gone out to, buy some groceries. So I remember being in my room alone, when I get a phone call from my mom telling me to tell my brothers to get ready to come downstairs, to take up the groceries. I'm like, okay then. Hang up. And I go to tell my brothers that were both like in the living room. I'm like, they just called me. They told me to tell you guys to get ready because I have to go downstairs to get the groceries. And my younger brother, for whatever reason, just being an asshole, he gets my Pepsi can that I was drinking, and he takes it away from me, and he puts it in my parents' room and closes the door and just walks away. Can I drop Joy's links too? I'll sub to him. Weapon. What can I request for my Charlies? What? Yeah, Joy's channel is linked in my YouTube community post, or I think just one in the Discord. I also have it linked. But if you go to my YouTube community post, you'll see her linked channel. Or if you go to my actual channel, it's also linked there. Never heard of the Pepsi lore? Yeah, this is the Pepsi lore. So basically, let me also draw you a little map of the house. Well, just the important part of it.
¿Qué te parece?
Yeah, now it looks a lot like a strawberry. So this is more or less how it was, at least the important part. So we had my room here. Oh, actually that's bad. I guess that kind of just fits it then. There you go. So this is how it was. We had like our stairs going up to the apartment. This was the door. There was a hallway here. Like that. So here was like the bathroom. Here was our room, and here's my parents' room. So I remember this would be like over here, like the living room. So I was in the, my room, and I go out to my brother's, and my younger brother, for whatever reason, he took away my soda. He went back over here, put it right here because it was like a big shelf. Put my Pepsi can in there, closed the door, and left. And I was like, nah, whatever. Doesn't matter, It's annoying, but I'll get my soda back. So I go to the door, try to open it, and I couldn't. And I thought it was weird because my parents' room is never closed. And even if it is closed, the few times it will be closed, it was never locked because the lock for the door never worked. So even if it was locked, you could still open it with a bit of force. So I was just like, that's weird. The door isn't opening, even though it should be opening. So after a bit of trying to open the door, I looked at the little door where the knob is, and I saw, we'll use this as a reference, right? What is this? I'll do it this way. So pretend this is turn like this. So this is the door, this is the wall, right? So, and here's a little handle. So I was trying to, like, open up the door, the knob, and it just wasn't working. And I realized there was like a plastic sticking out because my parents had like a plastic bag behind the door for whatever reason. So I guess when my brother closed it, some of the plastic bag got, was poking out. So I was thinking to myself, okay, maybe the reason I can't open the door is because, the plastic is jamming the little lock. So I started ripping up, pieces of the plastic bag off and off and off. And so eventually it's like super small, I can't even grab it anymore. And I'm just looking at it for a few seconds, and I just see that the bag slowly gets pulled into the door and disappears like that. And I just stood there for a second or two, and I was like, what the? I know I didn't just see what I just saw. There's no way that, plastic bag got pulled into the door. because, like I said, both my parents were out shopping for groceries, and both my brothers had just gone downstairs. So I was the only one upstairs. So I saw that and I was just like, what the fuck? I opened the door and look inside. I'm like, hello? There was no one. There was nothing. Completely pitch black. So I just like reached inside, got my soda off the shelf, and left. Never said anything to anyone. And that was the story of the Pepsi lore. There's something living between the walls of that place. So that's what happened to me. And in that same room too, I remember walking one time. The wind story of my favorite. The wind story, my favorite. That's what Alex said. When he got me to, he's like, "Oh, what you're experiencing is this. That happens when." Blah, blah, like, I'm just joking with you. She made me laugh. Was the rest of the bag in the room when you opened it? Dude, I didn't even check. I didn't even think about it. So I'm assuming, right, as let's say this is a side view. This is like where I would be standing. This is the inside of the room. My parents had like a plastic bag, right? So I guess when my little brother closed it, the bag went and got like stuck right in between where the door closes in the little like locking area, and like something was like sticking out, like a good decent amount. And I was like ripping off pieces until I couldn't grab it anymore, and it just like slowly slid back in. And I opened the door. Once the plastic bag slid in, I just easily opened the door, no hassle. I just turned the knob and it opened. And I went in there and I just grabbed my soda and I left.
¿Quieres meter en los comentarios, please?
Okay, I put. Hey, you can read it. Just what's it? Just that we could click here. Oh nope.
Oh, you made it?
That we could read it.
Okay.
And the thing is, I was gonna say, one time I was walking from, my room out to the living room, and I saw a lady in my parents' room standing. It looked like she was like folding clothes, just standing over my parents' bed. So this is like say this is how it looked, right? So I was like walking forward, and I looked inside my parents' room, and I saw like a lady. So I was able to see like the bed here, and I saw a lady here standing, and it looked like she had like a long dress, and she was just like standing over, looking down. As I'm going, I turn in the hallway, I go back, and she's gone. Like I said, that apartment is haunted, where we used to live. So those are two little quick stories from that apartment. Looks like the lady that grabbed your ankles. Could be. I said she's saying it's inverted. Papi Greg.
No pain. No, Papi Greg. No, Papi Greg.
The ankler? Yeah, it's inverted, so it'll have to be
Al revés.
yeah.
¿Allá?
Yeah.
O volteados así.
All the way over here. No.
¿Cómo pues?
Both ways.
¿Así?
this one other way. Oh, let me check. As you can see here, okay, fixing it. There, yeah. Now it's
Bueno, para mí estaba derecho.
yeah for you, yeah, but not for the camera. Easy fix. Just a screenshot and invert the picture with a little full editing. I'll see you. Yeah, our letter create. Hope you have a good day. Yeah, you want to find Joy's channel, you can find her like this. Let me quickly show you. So if you go to my channel and you go to either my post right now, there's her channel, or if you go to home, and there you can see Joy's channel with the face reveal of me and her.
Cállate.
Even though we have a filter on, but still face reveal.
Bueno, yo me pasé. ¿Vas a
You-
seguir tú?
Let me see, 153, I don't know.
Mi
But-
tiempo llegó.
Yeah, so that's gonna be it for Joy. She's going to sleep.
Buscar los papeles.
Thanks for watching. And I'll see you again tomorrow. So close.
Perdón.
6 more subs. I'm gonna do Jackbox.
Bye. Good night. ¿Cómo lo pago?